The last few days have seen some serious drama in India's parliament. The ongoing session has been extended by 10 days. This is because the government wants to complete the legislative business. They have one target in mind: to pass at least 35 bills. The session, which was scheduled to conclude on the 26th of this month, 26th of July that is, will continue till the 9th of August. So why the drama, you may ask? That's because of certain bills like the Right to Information Amendment Bill 2019 and the Triple Talaq Bill. RTI Amendment Bill was cleared by the Lok Sabha on the 22nd of July. Today, the government got it passed in the Rajya Sabha as well. Parties like the TRS, the Biju Janata Dal and YSR Congress backed this controversial bill. That left the ruling NDA with enough numbers to get it passed. Ahead of the passage, opposition parties disrupted proceedings. They raised objections. Congress lawmakers staged a walkout. They wanted the bill to be sent to a select committee for further scrutiny. So what was the controversy all about? This bill changes the terms and conditions of the appointment of the Chief Information Commissioner. Right now, the Central Information Commissioner is appointed by the President of India. The Commissioner has a fixed tenure of 5 years and he or she gets a salary on par with the Chief Election Commissioner. Now, the Amendment Bill is going to remove that fixed term and the salary will be altered as well. The government says it will notify the term, duration and the salary of the Central and State Information Commissioners soon. This means that the government now gets the power to remove Information Commissioners when it wants. Opposition parties say that this will derail the very idea of the right to information. They say the right to information is a fundamental constitutional right. The government does not agree with this view. Right now, ministers and government employees are required to disclose the structure and function of their organization, their duties and powers, and their financial information, and citizens have a right to demand information under RTI if such details are not provided. So this amendment, is it an erosion of the RTI bill? There are two ways to look at it. We'll bring you both the views and we'll leave the interpretation to you. First, the view of the government. The government says it is not damaging the idea of the RTI, it is merely rectifying the anomalies. This is the government stance. When the RTI Act was passed in 2005, it overlooked a lot of things. For instance, the Central Information Commissioner is given the same status as a Supreme Court judge. But the decisions of the CIC can be challenged in high courts. And this brings in a legal anomaly. Also, the RTI Act does not give the government rule-making powers. The government seeks to change that. But this view was opposed not only by the opposition leaders, but even 7 former information commissioners. Ahead of the passage, they urged the government to withdraw this bill. Activists like Anna Hazare have joined the chorus. They say that this amendment will lead to dictatorship, while former Congress President Sonia Gandhi says that the RTI bill is on the brink of extinction. Here are the reasons for their objection. Amendments will hurt the powers of the Information Commissioner. It will hurt the people's right to know. That is their contention. The Information Commission will get controlled by the government. So the government will not respond to uncomfortable questions. They also dismiss the government's claim that the 2005 bill was hastily passed. The Congress says that the RTI Act 2005 was passed after the bill was cleared by a standing committee that also included members of the BJP, including the current President of India, Ram Nath Kovind. There are other allegations floating around. The allegation is simple. The government is facing uncomfortable RTIs, like the one on the status of non-performing assets in India's public sector banks. And now to our assessment of this issue. Right to information is a crucial right, no doubt about it. For the last 14 years, the civil society has benefited a lot by this right. A few months ago, during elections, there were even calls to bring in political parties under the purview of the right to information. The Modi government wants to correct the flaws of 2005, the 2005 Act, with this amendment. That idea is not wrong in itself. After all, the bills are for the people. They evolve with time. Course correction is a crucial aspect of lawmaking. But to reserve the right to fix the tenure and the salary of information commissioners may indeed weaken the institution. India's opposition fought with a vengeance in the parliament. But there are few crucial questions that they fail to ask. Are there safeguards for the information commissioners from arbitrary government action? Are there any protective clauses to ensure the autonomy of the Information Commissioner? Those are the questions that the opposition failed to ask. If the government can answer these crucial questions, then there is nothing wrong with the government fixing the salary and the tenure of the Information Commissioners, and with that, the idea of the right to information itself.